welcome back to Open, everyone. You know, always inviting you to get social with us. That's right. Tweet us at BronxNet TV. And while you're there, tweet me too at Rhina Valentin. So our next guest is an award-winning author who decided to write a book telling the story of one man's transformation while coming to terms with his past and removing the mask that hid his true identity. And by creating this book, he feels his purpose is to help people embrace and live their authentic selves. And joining us to tell us more about No Regrets, their journey, please welcome author Hector LaFosse. Hello and welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here, right? Hailing all the way from Florida?
That's correct.
Well, I can tell just by the color in your skin, unlike us, we have nothing but rain nowadays.
It's still a wonderful day.
It is a wonderful day,
Yes.
right? It's not raining on my parade, I'll tell you that.
That's right. That's right.
Sun showers got me by the hours. I don't know what you brought out in me. I just felt like
Love the
saying that.
attitude. Keep it coming. That's right.
I think it's really more about, while I did not receive the book prior to today's interview, just reading the synopsis and reading your story and seeing how authentic you are in life, and the transparency that's been incorporated into this book is, without even reading it, I can already tell it's inspirational and possibly even life-changing for anyone who reads it. I don't know how much you want to share, but I do understand that there was a time in your life that you considered suicide.
That's right. That's right. I had an experience as a child that actually took the teenager and the adult hostage all his life because of that one experience as a child, because I couldn't let go of the memory of that experience. So it kind of altered everything thereafter.
And so I get what you're saying, right? It's that repetitive conversation that's going on in your head that does not allow you to feel worthy of anything but, right?
Absolutely.
So what did it take for you to embrace whatever it is and where it is you came from, right? Because from what I read, I mean, I was like, wow, he's being really transparent. I mean, you're dealing with abuse, drugs, all kinds of stuff, right?
That's
and
correct.
you even worked in the field of helping people overcome it, right?
That's right.
And so you went from being subjected to a certain environment to now helping people come out of it to writing this book and kind of living this whole transformative life. So what happened?
Well, I was tired of living a lie, and I felt that I was wearing all these different masks just to hide behind the real feelings that I was experiencing. And I kept having these experiences over and over, and I just felt this need to free myself. And one day I just sat, I prayed and meditated, and it just came to me. It's like it's time to let go, free yourself, release the mask. Because, you know, I've worn this mask, you know, all my life. Different mask, by the way. And some were actually chiseled on me, and I had no clue that I was actually wearing this mask until it got really heavy on my spirit. And then that's when I decided to chisel the mask off and become myself, to free me. So I started to reveal my secrets. And in doing so, not only did I liberate me, you know, but I'm just a happier person now. You know, I'm not that bitter guy that walked around with this baggage, you know, that kept weighing him down all the time because I was living a lie. So I'm pretending to be someone else, right?
Right. No, I'm trying to vibe with you here, right? Because I'm looking deep into your eyes and I'm getting what you're saying. And I just want to make sure that they're getting what we're saying because, again, the book is called No Regrets, The Journey, right?
That's right.
And so it's about not living in the space of regret and kind of embracing whatever it is that you did experience so that you can use it as a tool to move forward, right?
That's right. That's right.
I just want to make sure we're on this. I'm
Yeah.
getting exactly what you're saying, because if you stay reminding yourself of all that you've done wrong or all that is wrong or just replaying all that didn't work out, or then that's pretty much what you're inviting into your space, is the repetitious, I guess, outcome, right?
That's correct. And so what happened is that I've lived with regrets all my life. And until I came to terms with acceptance of the past. And at that point, the transformation began. And I understood now that I was supposed to live through these things because God knew that I can handle it. And then have a message and a story to share with the world. So that's why it's an inspirational story of hope, that no matter what you go through, if you stay positive, you will get through it and actually become successful. Because prior to writing the book, I became a successful person. But it wasn't until I gained that acceptance. And so my book deals with all of that. It also deals with gang violence. You know, I was a gang member as a youth. As a matter of fact, I was just at Justice for Junior supporting the mom. I spoke there at an event. And so it is about giving back, helping someone to realize that I understand your struggles. I've been there. I've done that. But there is hope. You too can if you just listen, take heed. Because, you know, if you carry this around, you're going to get the same results, you know, over and over. And that was me. I'd done the same thing over and over, expecting different results. And it was all the same.
But how old were you when you had this epiphany?
I was 39 years old.
Wow.
So I
39.
carried
All those years.
all those years. I carried the pain, hiding the secret, and it affected all of my affairs, including my relationships with women or other people. I just became that character, that stern, chiseled, tough, you know, macho, and, you know, with an attitude all the time. And I always wondered, why am I so miserable? Why am I not happy? I got everything I want, but I'm still not happy. And then that's when I started to do the internal work and say, well, let me have a look at this. So internally, I started checking myself. And every time I felt like I was wearing that mask, I would feel it. And so I began to notice. And the transformation started to happen because I kept noticing the change.
Who led you there?
Well, you know, funny you asked. I read a book by P.D. Thomas, Down These Mean Streets, when I was a teenager locked in a prison. I didn't know how to read. And that was the first book I ever read. And so at that moment, it's like, wow, I understood what I read. So it wasn't that I didn't know how to read, it's just that I had a mental blockage. But at that point, I knew that one day I would tell my story because it was inside,
Wow.
right? It was in my spirit.
Right.
But what I needed was the experience and more pain. So I call them painful lessons today.
Right.
So that one day I can have that story. And at that point, at that age, 39, in prayer, I realized what my purpose was. Holy sweat, I totally forgot about my purpose, about that day that that kid read that book, and that was planted. So he actually planted the seed. And at the age of 39, it's just,
I get
broke
it.
out.
I get it. No, it's a beautiful story. I mean, the irony, right? The kid that couldn't read, now an author, a best-selling author on top of that.
yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
First book. Wow.
Awesome.
Yes.
Wow. And of course, just serving as a means of impacting lives to leave things better, which seems to be the theme for today's show, right? Leave things better.
On time.
Yes.
And in addition to that, we wrote a screenplay. So we're writing a movie based on this book.
Oh, wow. Congratulations on that.
Yes.
So I also understand you do motivational speaking. And so
Yes.
I know you reside in Florida, right? Thank you for coming up here to the BX and
Yeah.
saying
love
hello
New
to
York.
our viewers. Yeah, and
Yes,
there's no
I'm a
place
New
like
Yorker
New York.
here. I'm a
Yeah?
New Yorker.
Well, we can tell, trust me.
Yes.
You've got the accent.
That's
Dang.
right.
He's like, because. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah, he's originally from New York.
That's right. That's right.
All right. So are you doing any speaking engagements while you're here?
I am, and I'm actually doing some book signings. We got some Washington Heights reunion, which is where I grew up at. They invited me over there to do a book signing, and just speaking, doing here and there, selling
So how
books.
long are you in town for?
Probably till the 8th of July. I've been here since the 4th of June, so I've been very, very busy. Engagements, signings.
So how can people track you and or the book?
Well, my website, I can personally autograph it through my website,
Oh, really?
No Regrets the Journey. You get
Nice.
a personal autograph. I'm on Amazon. I just got into the Lit Bar on 134th Street in Alexander.
Amazing. We love that.
Yes, so
Yes.
they took my book in there. I'm going to the Library of Congress tomorrow to spend a weekend over there. And then getting ready to wind it down till I go and get the award for Best Biography by a Latino in September 21st in California.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Yes, I'm excited. So many good things. I'm just blessed. God is blessing me, and it's about fulfilling the purpose. You know, my mission is to help, to be of service today, not of taking. I'm about giving, educating, and inspiring. So I'm a testament that if I can, you can.
Beautiful. Thank you. And thank you for sharing that with our viewers today.
And I'm also on Amazon.
And you're also on Amazon. Everybody's on Amazon.
Yeah, Barnes and Nobles.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll find me somewhere.
Well, it's a lovely thing. And you're here with us today.
Here with us, most
That's
important,
right.
the
Yes.
moment.
Woo! Wonderful. You guys, once again, No Regrets, The Journey. The book is available on noregretsthejourney.com and, of course, as he mentioned, on Amazon. We do have to take a quick break, but when we come back, we'll sit down with the Bronx rapper Shy Boogie. So don't go anywhere.